Alright, come here, Power Wash. You're supposed to be over here on the screen so I can still see everything else. Alright, there we go. Oh, well that was an adventure. Is certainly one way to put it. Alright, what was I doing? Was I mucking? Yeah, okay, I was at mucking files. I was cleaning the satellite dish. Okay. Carl's. Okay. Resume job. Okay, I'm gonna take a quick sippy of hydration. Just damn. I was able to oh god, the eagle, right. Oh yeah, I had That's right. That's right. I remember. So yeah, the eagle's back. Hey look, things work. I like change things up and they work. As intended. Oh, this is so much nicer. Man, can I go for green maybe? Oh, this is so nice. Look. It's just working. I generally don't like to talk bad about games, but just like, is there no testing at all? Like this was an extra 4 years they had on that. What happened? Guys? You had all that extra time? Did you not have anyone to work on it? Was it other stuff? I still wish I could shush that eagle. That's like the only downside to this. I wish that bird would shut up. Actually chill, but also let's see. Do I have any? I gotta have. There's gotta be some lo-fi something I could put on in the background here, or some kind of music. I think I will like make some kind of a music thing, cause just yeah. Like this is fine. This is nice. This is chill, but also. Let's see. Sometimes you want some background noise. Especially if, you know, you want to not hear the bird going every 5 seconds. Alright, come on. Alright, how's... Yes, don't worry, we can hear you just fine. I'm gonna turn this down. Because I also don't want the music too loud. Alright, hopefully that volume's okay. I think most of this was caused by inflated egos. That never helps, at least. Can you power wash my brain after Phasmo? Absolutely. I mean, I gotta get myself first, or, you know, I'll clean your brain, and then, you know, I'll hand it over to you, and then you know, just blast my brain next and just give it a good scrub. Like, just all I can think of is just like, what? And there's gotta have been so many people looking forward to this update, right? And that's what it is. After 4 years, this is what people are getting. Like, I feel disappointed is gonna be an understatement. Like, a really, really big understatement. Oh, I can clean you? Oh, are you clean? And now you are. Oh, good. I mean, I've power washed, like, spaceships, and boats, and temples and stuff, so I'm pretty sure I can, you know, power wash brains, because apparently anything is on the table. Which is really weird to say. But after Phasmo, I'm not sure how much I care. God, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to go back to Phasmo if it makes me motion sick. This sucks. I'm not gonna give up on it entirely just yet, of course, but it's just, God, if it makes me motion sick, that's, like, obviously they didn't do that intentionally, at least I imagine and hope not, because that would be a really weird thing to do intentionally. But like, if they don't know, how are they gonna put it back? Which is one of my worries. I'm gonna take a break for a week and see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm gonna do. They said there's not gonna be a patch update until the 12th. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait until after the 12th, and then I'm gonna be like, hey, how's it going? How's it doing? What's up? What's happening? Cause yeah, I mean, the fact that you can't even get audio, like you can't do Spirit Box, like, what if that's your only piece of evidence? Like, what are you gonna do? Other than be screwed and act like you're playing on zero evidence, I guess. Because that seems to be the answer at the moment. But yeah, so I guess just gonna be taking a little involuntary break from Phasmophobia. And yeah, just see what happens, because people can't be happy with this update. Like, I mean, obviously it's not making everyone motion sick, but like, I just really hope they fix it, because if they ignore it and they're just like, whatever, that's... I guess, like you said, it's the inflated ego thing, but yeah. I mean, I always thought, like, I would have to stop playing this game because, like, I don't know, it got too scary or something, and instead, it's... I'm gonna stop playing it just because it's unplayable. And it might make me motion sick. Like, how much does that suck? It's like, oh, the game got too good, it's too scary. No, it just makes me feel sick. It's just... Oh... And the only thing I've had problems with Power Wash is just how long it takes me to clean stuff sometimes. Or when I try to buy soap, it doesn't work, or when I can't clean something, that is a pain in the butt. But, like, that's happened twice. So... And it didn't ruin the entire game for me. I mean, I think I have Raft. Maybe I'd play Raft. But I'd also have to see if Raft makes me motion sick. This is the only reason I went from Phasmo to Raft. Because Raft and Phasmo are so very different games. But the reason I haven't played Raft yet is because I don't know if it's going to make me motion sick. So that's literally it. I do wonder if there's a game that... Or, not a game. I do wonder if there's a study on what makes, you know, a game have motion sickness for some people, because Raft makes sense. You're, you know, on a raft, in the water, in the ocean, you know. But in Phas, like, I am just standing there. So I'm not entirely sure what it was that, you know, did that. Maybe I'll do one of my other detective puzzly games. That could be fun too. Oh, I need to go back to Crow Country, because I was waiting till I had better connection to go back to that game. Not right now, because I just got here. But that's some spooks. That's some them there spooks. This keeps up though, and I end up making my own game. That's gonna be an interesting switch in streams. Like, what are we doing today? I got tired. I'm making my own game now. I'm back on my bullshit with game dev. There we go. Now, are you done? Are you done? Is the ladder done? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Hey, nope. That's still a little creepy. The singular handprint. Okay, there we go. Much better. So I just looked down because I was like, yeah, no feet. I don't have to worry about my legs in this game. Somebody's been walking around up here, but it's not me. I ain't got no feet. I got no feet to anchor me down, to walk me places, or get twisted up like noodles. I have no feet, so you can see there are no feet on me. There we go. Oh, just a nice chill cleaning. A little bit of light lo-fi in the background. I don't. Can you all hear the lo-fi at all, or? Cause look at just the audios and stuff. That's the thing about animations, you shouldn't notice them. It's not like you pay attention to how you move and pick up things IRL. That's true. That is true. Because the second I saw the character do it, I had to consciously look at my own hand to be like, do I do that? No, I don't. What is going on here? Because yeah, I just do it. I just do the action. I feel like this isn't going to be the big thing like they thought it was going to be. That everyone's like, oh, wow, look at all this. No, it's going to be like, hey, do you want to put that back, maybe? You just made people motion sick. I don't know if that was your goal, but that's what you got. Am I crouching? No. So I'd rather not have animations that... So I'd rather not have animations than wonky animations that distract me all the time. Yeah. And it also seems to slow down a bunch of actions, too. Like, you know, certain things don't happen as quickly anymore because... you're waiting for the animation to play out at the same time. Like with flickering the lighter. Like I could like flicker that on and off like a rave, you know, it's like do. But because the hand had to, you know, flick the ignition thing, it took longer. Not by much, but just the fact that it does it all is noticeable. Oh. Gary says it's all aliens. They're using our water to create clouds to disguise their activity, which is to steal all our natural resources. The cats are their recon units, and they're currently reporting back on dissenters. Guess who I heard this from? The mayor himself? Are days away from an invasion. Mark my words. I nod again. This time backing well away. Oh, that's right. That's right. I remember the conversation that was going on in this last time. Right. The whole go on thing. Alright, yeah. But yeah, it's like now things aren't working as well. They're distracting, potentially literally nauseating. And it's just... and it's like all that time, and what did we get? We got like character models with different skins. And like they're not even different. Like they're not different. There's what customization? They just took a lot of options that were already there and just made them into preset characters that you can now see the whole body on instead of just, you know, the icon thingy for it. Do I not have a stool? No? Okay. Oop, down I go. Do I not have a ladder? Do I just have this giant Jenga tower? Alright, I just have the giant Jenga tower, I guess. Oop. There. Alright, let me on. Thank you. Yeah, 4 years, and we get very buggy walks. Not much in the way of character, you know, distinctions and optimizations and whatnot. And it just kind of feels a little like, what were we waiting for exactly? You know? Like, there are more options, but it's just like... I don't know. There's probably somebody out there who could phrase it better than me, but it just... it just, like, feels like 4 years, and it's just like, if I was getting that money in 4 years, if nothing else, I know I could have hired somebody to do it better than me. I was about to say, I know I wouldn't have done it great, but I was like, no. If I had, like, 80k pounds for 4 years, like, I know, like, I could just hire someone. I could get up the stairs. You know, like, I can hire somebody to do that for me. 80,000 pounds, yeah, I could hire, like you said, you could hire quite a few people. Now, of course, don't have 80k pounds. I'd love to have 80k pounds, or however that much that would be in my currency over here. But, like, that's not chump change, that's for sure. Oh, 80 million? Oh. Well, yeah, fuck. I could definitely hire several people with that much money. 80 million. Okay. Alright, well, I suppose that goes to show how much money I have, because I had a problem contemplating 80 million. Still have a problem contemplating 80 million. It's fucking 80 million. Still certainly wouldn't mind having 80 million, that's for sure. Holy shit. There's different pieces. Alright. Let's bump it back down. And I mean, again, I do kind of get it. They also need that money to, you know, live, buy groceries and stuff, but like maybe put a little bit of that towards the, let me down the ladder. No. No. Stop it. Down. Down. That's up. Down. Okay, you're just crouching. No, go. Okay. Slight prog. No. Yes. No. Okay. Okay, we're seeing some of the most trouble I've had in this game as opposed to Phasmophobia. I prefer this. Getting stuck on a ladder. There we go. And it is now clean. Alright, what about under here? No. No, up here definitely. Oh yeah. Check this out. It's a mess. Yeah, like, that's being, like, that 80 million is being divided by the team over 4 years. Rent, groceries, bills, you know, any other life stuff that comes up, you know, maintaining things, etc. I don't know, man. I'd probably mostly have to get my friend in on this, who is better at this shit than me. Because, I mean, when I make stuff, I mostly just use free stuff, so... Oop. Damn it, I'm down here again. So it's kind of hard to whatever it when, you know, it's like, how much does this cost? I don't know, I used free assets. I used one program that I've owned for so many years now. Alright, get over here. Okay, I can't jump while holding this weight. Aha! Eh! At least 75% of that goes to one person. What? Why does one person get 75%? Hang on. Is that the usual bullshit reasons? I hate the usual bullshit reasons. Okay, there's that. The records are public according to UK law, so you can look that stuff up. That's right! I think I remember you telling me that before. Okay, there's that. Yeah, this thing still isn't clean yet. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I might try, but... Or, yeah, I might see about looking it up, but at the same time, I feel like I'm just gonna get upset if I do. I might take one look at it and go, you know what? And then just walk away. Sometimes you just gotta nope out. Sometimes you just gotta look at what's going on and go, you know what? And leave. There we go. I mean, it is nice that they have that stuff just readily available. If nothing else. Like, you could just look at it and go, huh. Alright then. Besides from being silly, I have been thinking about game dev stuff again. I just don't really know where to start with it. Which is the main problem. That's always the big question. Where to start? Or at least one of the big questions anyway. Can I move you while standing on you? No, that's fair. Not another Phas game, because there's been a bunch of other people who have created other Phas games. Oh, there's inside the trim. I see. Let's just get that, then. Is that the same? I think it is. Can we just... Well, I can't bend as far backwards with this game as I can in Phas. Slight downside. Can't break my spine. Oh, I'm on the stairs. I wondered what happened. I'm like, what am I... Well... Plug an express elevator down, I guess. Oh, that's the sun. Why does the sun look like that? That's weird. Let me up. Game. Thank you. Ooh, right up the... Okay, I got you. Oh wait, hang on. If I do this, and then was this the button? Yes, it was. Haha, I remembered. Okay, then I do that. I want this there. Okay. Ah! See, it has built-in things to help you out. Why isn't this clean yet? I don't like that it's not clean yet. Yeah, reflector, underside trim. Why aren't you clean? Oh, I might know why. Hang on. Oh, I kind of got it. Is this why? Is this why you're not clean? Why aren't you clean? Be clean. I demand it. I can't tell if this is better. Oh, wait, I see stuff I've missed. Wow, it is in there. You are being so picky. Come on. I just had to deal with Phas. Let's not do this. Come on, game. Thank you. Heard I had to deal with Phas and was just like, oh no, I'm so sorry. Let me just ding this off for you. I was like, thank you. No. Let me go back over there, because I think that was potentially a better angle. There you go. And then I could just... Yeah! I still love that I can do this. Mwahahaha. I just feel so much more chill now. I'm just like, yay! Just scrub-a-dubbing it all away. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And again, got the faint lo-fi going in the background. That's what's better, yeah. Oop, wrong button. Yep. Just wash away your troubles. Wash, 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 wash. No, I've got lo-fi on to hear something other than you, bird. Go away. Why am I stuck? It's the loudest lo-fi, but that's kind of the point. I feel like I need a helicopter to get to this room. Oh, yeah, I got it. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, yes, no? Okay, I'm fine. It's either like a giant baby's head or a duck. Either way, it's funny. I'm gonna use this one. Not very effective. Not too bad either. See, and despite the movement in this and everything, none of this makes me motion sick. And I appreciate that so very much. At least I'm pretty sure, if nothing else, it's at least, I feel pretty certain I can say that, you know, they didn't make it motion sick on purpose. Because that would make absolutely no sense, you know? Come on. Here we go. Looking good. Looking good. Victory is so clean and tidy. There we go. Now, are you clean? You're apparently clean. Good. Excellent. Okay, the rim thingy is not, but that's fine. Alright, and then... Okay, so I can just go like this. Like here. Oh, other way. Thank you. Doing something out of neglect is also bad. Yeah, that's not wrong. Like, they didn't know, but they also didn't check. Like you said, I'm pretty sure they did absolutely zero bug testing and just kind of turned it on and tossed it out into the world. And I mean, sure, there's also the chance that if they did do, you know, bug testing and everything, that maybe just nobody there got motion sick off of it. That's definitely possible, but the fact that it feels pretty certain that, you know, they didn't do any at all, it's like... Hopefully whatever was done can be patched out. Because again, I don't know what it is they did to make it so I now get motion sick playing it. Like, I have no idea. It didn't bother me before, and now it's like, oh, my head, my stomach, I need to stop playing this. Like, that's not a small bar. And the fact they didn't really even finish cleaning up from the Easter event. I forgot to check when I got back to the base too, because I mean it was funny before when you stood in a certain spot and everything disappeared, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, you're outside. There's the moon. The base is surrounded by water. Like, that was interesting and funny, and I don't know why that happened. I don't even know if it's fixed. There we go. And with that all potentially still there, they're just like, here, have this update. And it's like, also, I think they still don't even have in-game mics fixed yet. Like, I think that's still very, very buggy, as far as I know. And that kind of thing's been going on for years. Like, I seriously think they've just given up on making the in-game mics work at this point. Or at least work without issue. They're just like, ooh, we can't fix it, never mind, fuck it. Fuck it. Also, it's cute that, they gave them all, like, little bits of information, I guess, like little stories for each character and whatnot. But, it's like, part of me is just honestly kind of like, that time could have been spent on something else. Unless whoever did that literally couldn't work on anything else, then, that's just how it be. Like, couldn't somebody have gotten some cheekbones or something, A different shaped nose? Bushy eyebrows, maybe? And again, they did make the one character's head smaller. That looked very weird on the identical body. Part feels like whoever is making the Phasma movie just sent them some generic names so they could use some of them in the movie. There's a Phas movie? Hang on, I need to look this up. Hang on. Oh no. No, I don't want AI. I don't trust AI. Fuck off. Phasmophobia film adaptation being developed by Blumhouse. Okay, well, it's Blumhouse. That's... If they made a Phasma movie deal a few months ago... Well, I guess it's not really too much of a surprise that I missed it. I'll check that out more later, because, in the middle of this. But yeah, just... That's how many characters in the movie, then? Like... I feel like that's gonna be the... What was that one horror movie that was, like, going to be Five Nights at Freddy's, and then wasn't, and then had, Nicolas Cage in it, and he's just like doing all this cleaning and then just like beats the shit out of the animatronics, and there's just like some random teens, and they're like, he's not trapped in there with them, they're trapped in there with him, and it just looked so fucking ridiculous. Because that kind of feels like where this might be at. Where it's just gonna be ridiculous. Which kind of sucks, because a lot of these, like, games being adapted into movies... Like, I mean, I motioned to the one Markiplier did. I don't think anything's gonna be topping that for a long, long-ass time. He put so much into that, and so did everybody he brought along on that. Like even everybody else who worked there, they were like, yep, first to show up, last to leave kind of deal. Like, for some reason I don't see that kind of thing going into this, you know. Then what was it, Exit 8? Like, even that one also... Why can't I... Hello? Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. Like, it's like Exit 8 as well. Like, that's another game being made into a movie, and it's just like, fuck. Like, that one, too, and it's just like... And then Phas, and I'm just sitting here like, Meanwhile, as even said, there's Five Nights at Freddy's. And that one took a while because I think he was having trouble, like, finding someone who would stick to what he wanted to do, I think. I'd have to look all that up again because I'm not 100% certain. It's like, oh, Five Nights at Freddy's, okay. Iron Lung, okay. Exit 8, okay. Phasmophobia. And I mean, I could be wrong. There's always the... Boop. Gravity. There's always a chance to be wrong. And honestly, I'd be glad to be wrong. Like, I don't know what they're gonna do with it. I don't know what the plot is, other than, you know, I'm assuming ghost hunting, apparently a hacker if these are characters in the game. Or movie. Yep, they may... Oh, wait, I already read that. My bad. I guess we're definitely gonna see whenever it comes out. All of this, and they still haven't fixed the in-game audio. Oh, I need to take a sip. I'm even having trouble saying that sentence. It's bad, y'all. There we go. And also, like, if the movie is one of the reasons why, you know, stuff is taking longer or whatever, then hire more people to do more stuff. You know, like, spread the work out. Don't like, I don't know, just get help. Not in that sense, but like, you know, in the sense of like, find people to work for you, hire them, you know, like. If there's like a particular standard you need to have, that a person needs to have for you to hire them at, then I'm sure you can find people to, you know, who have that. You just, you know, need to look. Whatever qualifications you have. I mean, it might take a hot minute, you know. But I assure you they're out there somewhere. Which is kind of funny to say while looking up at the underside of a reflective dish thing. It supposedly has to do with aliens. Aliens. And the fact that I chose audio, the lo-fi that I did in the background is extra fitting. Oh, hang on, I need to stretch my hands. Alright, everybody do a stretch. It's stretch time. Ugh. Hey, you don't sound like you're dying. It's not a proper stretch. Ooh, I heard my back. That was an audible pop. Alright. Where'd it go? Come over here. Not now, Eagle. No, there we go. Okay. There we go. If anyone's wondering, this audio is the lo-fi is made via Clay Games from one of their games, specifically Oxygen Not Included, which is a game that, you know, kind of takes place in space. Which again, makes this a little funny. Gotta hydrate too while I'm doing some cleaning here. Oh my god. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, especially with Phas, I was hoping like some of the stuff they did would make it less motion sick inducing, because one of my friends already can't play the game because it makes them motion sick. You know, so... And now they've done something to make it worse. And it's like, okay, guys. I don't know what you're doing, but could you not, maybe? Stop making your own game unplayable. Then again, I guess at this point they could just, you know, stop bothering with Phas in general. They've made 80 million, like... They could just be like, you know what? We're good, and just be like, okay, bye! I mean, who's gonna make them keep working on it if they don't want to, you know? They could just be like, okay, we're done. I certainly know 80 million would take care of me for a long-ass while. If not possibly the rest of my life, barring, you know, anything happening, because, you know, the second you get a medical debt, that's just all the money. All of it. It doesn't matter how much you have, it's just all the money. I guess as long as they're making money, that's gonna be the main thing they care about, for better or worse. Well, I can get, you know, wanting to make money off something you made. Genuinely nothing wrong with that. But also, please, sirs, could you possibly not? Medical what? Medical bills, medical anything's like... You could have, like, so much money, but, like, you could get injured, you could need, like, dental work done, stuff like that. You could get any number of illnesses, and just, you know, there goes any amount of money you had in the bank. It is kind of terrifying. Well, I'm in Europe, so you do not pay any medical bills, or... Are they just less expensive? Because I'm curious. I am now curious. I do not live in Europe. I am in Australia though, so there is like, you know, bulk billing, stuff like that, so it's not as well, I mean, it depends. It depends, and I'd have to get into a whole thing about it, which I technically wouldn't mind, but I'm curious about hearing about Europe. Right at the moment. Where's this thing dirty? Oi. I know you're dirty somewhere. Come on. Why can't I get that one clean? Come on. We have a small amount we have to pay for some things, but it's also capped depending on your income. Ah, well, wouldn't it have wouldn't the so what would the cap be though if you had like, you know, 80 million, say? I imagine you'd have to pay a fair bit before, you know. I actually do want the uppies this time. So I know the 80 million isn't like per hour or anything, but you know. Alright, just take me down. I can't see where that thing is dirty, but it's dirty. Alright, you get out of the way. Go like... Why can't I put you down here? Just be out of the way for 2 seconds. Oh. Wait. There we go, okay. Oh, still too... Damn, alright. I guess that makes sense. Not even here? Oh, aw. I don't see it. Yeah, and there is similar stuff here in Australia. Like, it depends on, one, if you use bulk billing or not, and again, depending on what you have. Oh, words. Oh, this is how bad Phas was. I can't even think about healthcare, apparently. I guess in the sense of, like, not just how much the procedure pays or whatever you need done, or pays costs, but also, like, how long you're out of work for, like, you need to still... Like, if you're not working while you're sick, you know, you don't have your income, you still have to pay money for, you know, bills, rent, and all that, whatnot. You could probably get some fancy treatments without ever being in debt with 80 million. Shit. I don't know if this is going to sound whatever or not, and I'm sorry if it does, but I just feel so bad for the American system. I've been over there. I know what it's like. What the hell? What the hell? Like, some of it I even know from Markiplier, right? Because, you know, like, he was doing the whole, you know, movie thing, and, like, whenever he hires people, he was trying to get, like, you know, insurance for people, you know, to provide people who was working for him insurance, right? Because, you know, he's awesome like that. And he wanted to have the one so, like, he would have to pay for anything that happened, right? He was like, I'm just going to cover it. You know, what insurance covers 100%? There was no insurance that covered anything. Everything. Like, even if you got, like, your own personal, like, doctor or whatever, your insurance still wouldn't cover 100%. And it's like, what do you mean? Yeah, the US makes the Phasma update look golden. I know, and I just feel so bad for them. Because it's not their fault. I mean, for the most part, they're doing their fucking best to try and make it better over there. It's just, you know, the certain amounts of people just... Ugh. Making it a... just horrible. God, if you can make an update like Phas look golden, that's just like, ugh. Because it didn't used to be like that over there. It got better, it got worse, you know, every country and continent and place makes progress, you know, backpedaling here and there. Like, it happens, but just, holy shit recently, man. I am very glad to be on my continent over here. No offense. It's not even the best continent, I'm so grateful to be over here. I'm not sure what the best continent is, honestly. I feel like that would at least come up somewhat to personal preference. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like it should, though. Obviously not all of it, but like, you know. God, that's the other thing. I know the public transport used to be really good in the US, and then, you know, certain people just decimated it. And now public transport over there sucks. And over here, I'm like, I want to go over there. Sure, it's gonna take me a hot minute by public transport to get there, but, you know, I'm still gonna get there. Meanwhile, in the US, it's like, well, fuck you. You wanna go somewhere? Tough luck. Don't own a car? Well... I just think everybody should have at least basic healthcare covered, you know? More than that, but like at the very least. At the very least, basic healthcare, you know? It should just be free to go see, you know, your GP or something and see, you know, if you have a cold, strep, or, you know, just allergies. Europe is pretty decent overall, but then again, much of the wealth here is from colonizing the rest of the world over centuries. Yeah. Yeah. That part definitely doesn't help. History. Though it's pretty weird with over here, because you're just like, oh, you know what, we're just gonna send the convicts over here, and it's like, okay, well, we do have a lot of deadly animals and everything else over here, but, this is... okay. But then we were... well, Australia is actually, obviously not as a whole, unfortunately, but is trying to do its part to, like, you know, give back, rename places. Like, Ayers Rock is now Uluru. It's no longer open for, you know, people to climb Uluru anymore. Which is good. A lot of people are, of course, making a stink over it. It's like, it's Ayers Rock, it'll always be Ayers Rock, and it's just like, alright. Whatever. It's Uluru. It was Uluru before it was ever Ayers Rock. Like, there's, for better or, well, as for better or worse, but there's unfortunately always going to be people like that who are making a stink. You know, it's just... but it's still officially Uluru. You know, whatever those people say, it's Uluru. That's what we call it now. Probably not the biggest step in whatever, but you know. You gotta start somewhere. And it's one of many steps, so you know. think it counts for something. If you don't start, someone get up the ladder. You don't start at all. La 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 la. Still trying very hard not to get up there to that handprint because I want to leave that bit for last. I don't know if it means absolutely anything at all, but you know. Why is there a deer crossing sign out here? This isn't deer territory. Wait, what deer are out here? Hang on. Yeah, no, that's a deer. This isn't deer country, is it? I'm like pretty sure this isn't deer country. Oh, good. That's getting pretty clean. And 97%. That's good. That's good. Shut up! The sound of the bird is just so much more emphasized when, you know, you don't... You're used to silence in this game. Yeah, Australia was obviously colonized too, but it's just like... For some reason, these convicts were sent here, and it's like, well... Alright then. Oh no, my foot's going asleep. No! I don't want to get pins and needles later. Wake up! Wake up, foot! No! Don't go to sleep. Stretch the foot. Stretch it. There we go. Okay. I think my foot will live. It's not gonna feel like it looks in Phasmophobia. There we go. Okay, I think just one of those isn't clean, which is going to be a pain in the ass in a hot minute, but you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. When I think about Australian wildlife, I imagine a random kangaroo spawning in your bedroom and starting to throw spiders at you out of its bag like ninja stars. I like that. That's funny. You will see them randomly too, like, obviously they're not like, well, they're usually not like, you know, in the city and whatnot, because there's just nowhere there for them to really go, but like, I've still seen them like, inward more than I would have expected to, if that makes sense, you know, I'm like, oh, there's a group of kangaroos over there. The fuck? Also, apparently, kangaroos will absolutely, like, this doesn't have to be. This is just what I've heard, and unfortunately, I haven't, like, double-checked it yet. So this is, with all the, basically with all the reassurance and weight of a story that starts off, I heard from a friend of mine, except I just heard from a friend. But apparently, like, there are some places where kangaroos just don't like cars, and they'll see the cars driving along, they'll start to run next to them, and then they'll start trying to throw fucking hands with the car. Like, they'll just try to run into the car or something, so they had to make these, like, noise whistle things to go on, like, the antennas of cars, or, like, sit somewhere on the car to, like, deter the kangaroo. And it's just like, to try and get the kangaroo to leave. Because, you know, between the car and the kangaroo, it's kind of like a car and a deer. Neither are gonna win. This sucks for everybody involved. That also reminds me of an ad where it's like telling people to, like, be careful driving because, you know, cassowaries and stuff. It's like, you know, you'll save a cassowary's life. And I'm like, Okay, but what about the driver? Like, I feel this isn't gonna go well for the cassowary or the driver here. Like, it just seems bad for all parties involved. It's like, usually, at least as far as I've heard, you know, you hit a deer, the deer's not gonna make it, and your car isn't gonna either. Like, at the very least, you're gonna need a new windshield. And possibly a new hood of your car, potentially new engine, depending. Not to mention the smell. Also, cassowaries are angry birds. Like, they can be angry birds, you know. They're not emus. They're not the ones we had the war back whenever the fuck. But like, cassowaries can still throw leggies, you know, not hands. Flightless birds and all that, but they will throw leggies. They're no secretary bird, but dang, they can still kick. I had a great uncle I met once who lived in Australia. He sent me a boomerang as a kid. Oh, hell yeah, nice. How'd you like it? Do you still have it? Oh, neither of you are playing. What happened? Oh, is it up here? Here? Is it? Got lost in time. Aw, I hate when that happens. Happens far too easily. One thing I need to remember to try and look up, though, is why people think when you throw a boomerang, it comes back to you. Because they ain't exactly supposed to do that. Like, you want that thing back, you go get it. You know? That's another as far as I know thing. Till I do some kind of proper research, don't take too much of my word for it. Why aren't you clean yet? I'm like having to back it the fuck up here. I do have a didgeridoo though. I don't know if I ever had a boomerang, but I do have a didgeridoo. It is awesome. Yeah, the genuine thing is supposed to hit and kill something for food. Exactly! And it's like, yeah, I guess I could see why, you know, having it come back to you would be convenient, I guess. Like technically, sure. But, like, you're going over there for the food anyway that, you know, you just killed with the boomerang. Why... just go get the boomerang as well. You know, you throw it, it goes through the air, it absolutely clocks whatever you threw it at least intentionally so. And then you go, you get the boomerang, and you get the food. Like, that's it. I am now too far away. I am now no longer too far away. Really? Alright. What do we got then? But the hobby version circles if you know how to throw it. I guess so. I just find it interesting because it's like, where did they come up with that, you know? It's like, who was the first person who looked at a boomerang and went, yes, this surely comes back to you, you know? Actually, let's hatch frame. I think that's over there. I mean, maybe they had one back in the day that also kind of circled back. Who knows? But again, it's just interesting that somebody was like, yeah, this thing comes back to you, right? It's just like, Oh, that was game lag. Hello? Oh, what the? Game, are you okay? Don't go all phasmophobiaing out on me, game. Okay, where are you, filthy? There we go. Excellent. Instrument tower, top trim. Top trim. That should be up here. Oop, try again. Come on. Tower, top trim. No? No? Okay, something somewhere is glowing. Where is it? Oh, that thing is glow. Okay. You. Okay. I see you now. Alright. Somewhere you are filthy. Come on. You want to give me any indication as to where you're grubby by any chance? Okay, there we go. That works. Good enough for me. Pedestal door frame. Although you don't sound like the regular Australian accents I'm used to. Yeah, that's pretty fair. It's kind of because I was over at the States for a fair bit. So, hang on. It kind of depends. Because I can kind of, you know, go with it. And, oh, well, that was faster than I was expecting. Yeah, it's just not working this time for some reason. Like, a lot of times I can just, you know, go between the two pretty easily. But sometimes I guess I just bloody can't. Okay, you're messy. Okay, I'm convinced. Okay. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just a weird thing, I guess. No, it just sounds dumb right now. What the fuck? Oh, whatever. It just doesn't want to right now. I guess Phasmo just took it out of me to the point where I can no longer, you know, bring my accent back. Which is somewhere between weird and hilarious, to be honest. Oh, there, you're grubby up there. I see it, I see it, I see it. Hang on. I got it, I got it. I can't focus to the point where I can speak with an Aussie accent. Great. That's a little weird. But yeah, because it was where I lived a decent chunk recently. And I mean, I've been back for like 4 years now, but for some reason, in certain situations, I guess my accent just decides not to shift. Oh, did I not clean that? I thought I just... Oh, did this one now, okay. Okay, same thing. Alright, that's fair. Alright, let's just, Tiny kangaroo down, sport. Tiny kangaroo down. Tiny kangaroo down, sport. Tiny kangaroo down. Skippy. We're happy little vegetables, bright as broken boots. Oh, it's because there's multiple ones of them. Alright, I got it now. Alright, where's next one along the line? Okay. Let me down. Down, thank you. Alright. Just gotta... Hello? Dude. 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 Okay. Yeah, I've been back for about 4 years now or so. I am once again too far away. Nope. Alright, come on. Get over here. Okay. I missed. It's definitely interesting and weird when, you know, your voice or your accent just, you know, does whatever. Because sometimes, like, my Australian accent will just come out regardless without me even thinking about it. And it is really funny. It's like, especially when, like, people don't know I'm Australian and whatnot, and they're like, where'd your accent come from? And I'm like, look, we started talking about Tim Tams, and this is where we're at now, okay? I don't know what to tell you. You can blame the Bickies. Alright, now I just gotta get to the underside. There we go, alright. Reflector underside trims. Alright, what are those? 5 out of 8. Oh, it's these bloody buggers. Where are you even grubby? I can't tell. I am just gonna eat you. This bird's just having a laugh go at me, I think. I just think it's funny. I don't blame him. Alright, okay, you can... Alright, that was a little unintentional, but whatever. Just get closer. Okay, hopefully that... Okay, let me out! I don't want to... Just get stuck on everything. That's fine, though. Nothing's trying to come get me like in Phas, so, you know. Just me. Stuck on stairs and ladders. Or some galah's off laughing at me. Because of course he is. Okay, there we go. Alright, where's the next one then? Come on, I got 2 more. Oh, all the way over there. Right. Okay. Continuing to be grateful for the lack of fall damage. Okay, they're both over here. How's... like this, maybe? How's that? Not too bad. Not too bad. I know. I know. I don't know what you're doing here either. Seriously, what trees are you on? Like, where's the Joshua trees? Because if this is in the US, there'd be Joshua trees or something. Okay, thank goodness. Okay, can I reach you from over here? Sort of. Can I reach what needs to be cleaned from over here? That's... yes! Oh, thank fuck. Okay. Feed horn. Alright. Oh, shit, I made it. Alright, yeah, this is the feed horn. Okay. Gonna very carefully clean it. Gonna see if I can get away with not cleaning the hand. I mean, I know it's gonna ding and clean the whole thing anyway, but, you know, not the point. Eh. Eh. Aha! Alright, now so I'll clean up here. Whoop! Ooh, that was close. Okay, yeah, I think it's just... Oh, no, right there. Okay. Alright, let's see how much I can get away with here. I'm probably gonna have to wipe the whole thing, though. You know what? I'll be a nerd about it. There we go. Alright. Goodbye, hand. Job complete. Alright. Hey, look at me go! I love the speed ups afterwards. And how I randomly hover in the air when I'm on the scaffolding. Great work, Doc. Satellite dish looks out of this world clean. Don't know if it's going to help whoever it is pick up a signal from wherever it is they're pointing it at, but at least my job is done. All the best, bud. Keep it flowing out there. Thank you, I think. Alright, yeah! Okay, clean the solar station. Alright. Now we're reaching the end of stream, but I at least want to take a look at this. Dirt Finder General. They'll get a clean signal. You're right, you're right. Dirt Finder General. Random salute. How are you? All good, I hope. Excellent, same. I'm Anna, head of coordinatics at Thrust Industries, and I have an exciting opportunity for you. Now, I don't know how much you know about solar energy. I know a bit. And in particular, solar farming. Don't worry, we're not putting cows on the surface of the sun. Nothing like that. What's sad is I know I'm well, maybe not sad, but I know some people that probably would have thought cows on sun and believed it to be true. Anyway, no, we utilize the energy from the sun by trapping it in complex photovoltaic cells that form structures that we call solar panels. Yep. Let me riddle you this. What's good for you but bad for us? Give up, I'll tell you. Dirt, lol. Oh, good for you, bad for... Okay. Alright. Yeah. Because dirt's good for me because I clean it, and when things are dirty, I get work and money. Okay. Well, we're talking major reductions in efficiency when the cells are obscured, and that's the stitch we currently find ourselves in, which is where you come in. You'll be delighted to learn that we've secured funding to get the entire facility cleaned. So don't think you're coming all this way just to wipe down a few dirty panels. We wouldn't do that to you. Oh, thank you. How much is this job? Hang on. It doesn't say. Alright, now I'm just gonna... Yes. Because I completed the other one. Let's go. At least want to get a looky-loo before ending stream. And I have to think for a second there. Oh, this is grubby. Oh, the sun's up there now. Hi, sun. Oh. Please, feel free to clean the facility in whichever way you please, so long as it's systematic, efficient, and allows for its reopening at the earliest possible opportunity. I see, okay. Mega appreciated. Oh, look at how easy this is coming off, though. Oh, this is nice. Aw, this is with the white nozzle, too. Ooh. Ooh. I know I said I was gonna add. Just a second. I wanna... Let me just get one panel in, and then we can get away from that fucking bird. Oh, that's my... I just realized I could hear my alarm going off saying like, hey! Like, what's that noise? Oh, it's my alarm to make sure I don't stream too late. That's a whole 2%. Oh, even the sides are coming up nice. Just one little box. One little box. I definitely feel less, yuck after this. I'm glad I did. I mean, I guess I also would have felt less yuck if I, you know, stopped streaming and then just, you know, rested my head a bit. But I'm glad I kept streaming, because, yeah. Yay, streaming and chatting with people and hanging out with y'all. Yay. It's definitely going to be a hot minute before I get back to Phas. I'm not even gonna promise I'll get back to it on the 12th. So it's gonna be wherever it's gonna be, for better or worse. I see that smiley emoji. Yay! What's that? Hang on. What is? What that? What that? No? No? Hello, what are you? You are shiny. Alright then. Oh, utility grade. Well, here's something that... Yes, let's soak this in water. And soap, it'll be fine. Ooh, that's a big solar panel. Whoop. No! No! Okay, I didn't fall off. It's fine. Okay. Ooh. The one clean solar panel. Oh, my truck. Ooh, what was in my truck? So I've seen the ladder, the scaffold. What else have I got over here? Probably nothing I could pick up. Yeah. Powers of... IA? Fia? What is this supposed to spell? Is it PW50FIA or is it PWSOFIA? Like, I don't know. Are the cats still in the back? I want to see the cats again. I want the cats. No? Well, alright. Anywhoosies, alright. Thank you all for stopping by. Thank you for chatting and lurking. Thank you for watching the VOD either here or over on YouTube. And thank you for sticking with me through whatever that was. I don't know. I just hope the devs do something about Phasmophobia, because like, that game can be fixed. They're just not doing it for whatever reason. And I just don't know what's up with that. But anyway, y'all take care. Y'all have a good one. Thank you, Countess Cassie. You have a good one too. Y'all take care, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye. Bye.